Iran has agreed to deepen our coordination as we work to locate Robert Levinson, missing from Iran for more than 8 years. Even as we rejoice in the safe return of others, we will never forget about Bob. Each and every day, but especially today, our hearts are with the Levinson family, and we will not rest until their family is whole again.
President Obama vows the U.S. will work very hard to free Robert Levinson after Iran released 5 other Americans this weekend. Levinson, a former FBI agent, disappeared more than 8 years ago in Iran. He was working as a consultant for the CIA. Levinson is the longest-held American hostage ever. In a statement this weekend, his family said, quote, "We are happy for the other families, but once again, Bob Levinson has been left behind." His wife, Christine, and their son, Daniel, are with us for their first interview since a prisoner deal with Iran was announced over the weekend. Welcome to you both. I know this is a very difficult day, so we really thank you for joining us this morning. I'm wondering if you were caught off guard by the prisoner release.
Yes.
And what you were told, and your first thoughts when you were told that Bob Levinson was not among them.
We were not told in advance. I actually had to turn on the TV to find out what was going on, which was really disappointing. And I felt very betrayed and devastated that I hadn't even received a phone call to let me know this was happening, because we had been promised that when the other people were released, Bob would be with him, and he was not.
You felt betrayed by
the United States government for not getting him out.
By the President and the Secretary of State.
Yes.
Who was the promise from? And have they given you any reason why Bob was not one of the prisoners?
They have not given us a reason why. And in the State Department, in all our meetings, everyone has always said to us that they would get Bob out. Because, of course, he was still there after the 3 hikers were released as well.
Do you know whether they asked for his release in this negotiation?
What I believe is they asked for his help. Their help to find him in order to get him home.
Because the Iranians say they don't know where he is?
Right.
So what contact have you had with the government since the release yesterday? Have you been in contact with anyone?
I actually talked to Lisa Monaco and Mark Giuliano after the people were released.
What did Lisa tell you?
They did tell me that they were hoping to get in touch with me before it happened, but they had not been able to.
Well, Dan, it's been since 2011 since you guys have seen photos.
That's correct.
I hate to even ask this question, but are you nervous that he's not alive anymore?
Obviously, it's been a long time. He's been over there for 9 years now, and he was never in good health at the onset. But we obviously believe that he's still alive. And the government has told us there is no credible evidence to suggest that he is not alive. So, of course, we're going to go forward, and we're not going to give up, and we're going to do everything possible because we still believe he's alive, and we're not going to stop until we hear otherwise.
But is there credible evidence that he is being held by the Iranians?
2 weeks after his disappearance, Iranian state...
10 years ago.
Yes. This is 2007 in April. Iranian state-run media had reported that he was in the hands, quote, I'm quoting verbatim, in the hands of Iranian security forces and would be, quote, freed in a matter of days. And this has been almost 9 years now, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we believe the Iranians know where he is. They know exactly what happened to him. We went to Iran in December of 2007, and we retraced the steps. And that airport on Quiche Island where he disappeared, very tiny. The trip from our hotel, his hotel, was 5 minutes, and everybody knows exactly on that island what's going on.
What do you think the Iranians' reason is for saying they don't know where he is, if in fact they know where he is, and what is their reason for not giving him up if they have him in custody?
Well, look, on both sides, on our side of the government and on the Iranian side, there were mistakes made. And the Iranian, we don't know who was overzealous and decided that my dad would be a good person to pick up, but I think there were mistakes made, and it's really hard for them to walk back from what happened, especially after this long. So that's worrying to us.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Christine, we hope next time under better circumstances we'll be speaking with you.
Thank you.